Technology does not stand still, and Subaru continues to push the envelope of in-car connectivity with the new generation of infotainment systems. Welcome to this series of videos about your new Subaru 7-inch infotainment system. If you need further detailed information regarding this system, please refer to the Multimedia System Manual or download a digital PDF copy from the Owner's Resource section of Subaru.ca. Topics in this video series include controls and settings, radio, apps, media, phone, GPS navigation, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So let's get started with this video's topic, controls and settings. The 7-inch infotainment unit consists of a capacitive touchscreen, 8 hard buttons, and 2 dials. These buttons include eject, home screen, radio, phone, apps, reverse seek, media, and forward seek. On models equipped with GPS navigation, the phone button is replaced by a map button. On the bottom left of the unit is a push-button dial that controls volume levels and system power. On the far right of the infotainment system is a tuning scroll dial that can also be used as a shortcut to audio settings. On the steering wheel, there are additional satellite controls that include reverse seek, forward seek, source, and volume. Below are 2 more buttons for voice activation and mobile phone control. Let's look at the settings. To get to the settings screen, hit the home button. From there, the settings icon will appear in the top right corner. Tap it to get to the settings control screen. In here, there are 5 main subsection icons at the bottom of the screen for general settings, sound, phone, navigation if equipped, and vehicle. In the general settings tab, adjustments can be made to a multitude of features. Driver profiles can be created or modified. The screen brightness can be set to automatic or manually adjusted. The display screen can be turned off. And the VR help screen, which stands for voice recognition, can be set to offer helpful hints when using this feature. Home screen shortcuts can be turned on, which allows custom icons to be included on the home screen. When turned on, simply click the Add Shortcut icon and choose which shortcut is to be added. Once selected, the icon can be dragged to any of the 3 home screens, or it can be dragged to the bottom of the screen to be deleted. The next 2 settings relate to the vehicle's Wi-Fi settings that allow it to connect to a wireless internet source. Below is the Auto Show Connected Device setting, followed by USB device automatic play and Sirius XM settings. The infotainment system can be put into one of 3 languages through the system language setting. The vehicle's units can either be put in kilometers or miles through the settings screen as well. The rear view camera can be set to stay on for anywhere between 1 to 9 seconds once the car is taken out of reverse gear, or this option can be disabled altogether. The next 4 settings have to do with the system software, which can look for updates online automatically assuming the car has been connected to the internet. The final 2 settings under this tab include changing the name of the vehicle when pairing it to Bluetooth, as well as the option to reset the entire system to factory defaults. The next tab is for the sound settings that includes equalizer and sound positioning settings. Entertainment volume, auxiliary volume gain, microphone volume, navigation volume if equipped, phone volume, ringtone volume, and speech/voice recognition volume can all be adjusted here as well. At the bottom, alert sounds and the feedback beep sounds can be turned on or off through this menu tab. The phone tab, which allows the pairing and management of Bluetooth devices, will be covered in depth in the how-to guide on the phone for the 7-inch infotainment system. Likewise, for the navigation settings, which are covered in the how-to guide for the GPS navigation for the 7-inch infotainment system. The final tab in the settings menu is for vehicle settings. Here, the auto light sensor and welcome lighting can be adjusted. The clock adjustment can be set to automatic or manual, the interior light delay can be set to 10, 20, or 30 seconds, and the rear defogger can be set to run continuously or turn off after 15 minutes of use. The keyless entry system can be customized to include a hazard warning flash or audible signal. The final setting has to do with the one-touch lane changer. This concludes the how-to guide for controls and settings for the 7-inch infotainment system. We hope you enjoyed the video and better understand Subaru's new generation of infotainment systems.